Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This short story is called My Dangerous Hobby. I grew up being praised for saying, "On the other hand," so I decided to write tweets and blog posts taking an extreme position and then switching sides. Here are examples. Socialism versus capitalism. Socialism is the answer. How can we live with ourselves when some people have mansions and yachts, while others have to split their medication in half to make it go further? On the other hand, as Margaret Thatcher said, eventually you run out of other people's money. And socialism rewards laziness and punishes excellence, a formula for society spiraling down into dissolution. Climate alarmism versus denial. The planet is heating up. It's largely man-made and an existential threat. We must act now or life will end as we know it. We're already seeing oceans warming, crops ripening early, areas having record-breaking temperatures. The vast majority of scientists and politicians are urging us to act now. Only a fool would defy all that consensus. On the other hand, not long ago they were predicting a new ice age. Besides, 2 degrees warmer could be a net good. And do you really think the world's 195 countries, including developing nations that need fossil fuels to keep their citizens from starving, will comply with draconian restrictions in perpetuity? I'd rather bet that within decades we'll have developed tech solutions like safe enough nuclear that won't, like current let alone proposed restrictions, cost people huge money and freedom. Marriage. It's key to stable relationships and especially crucial for children. It keeps couples from prematurely giving up. Marriage is a tradition that has endured for thousands of years to the delight of family, friends, and many couples. Also, marriage is core to a stable society. On the other hand, marriage is obsolete. With women having more economic viability, they don't need a man's wallet. And with all the tension between women and men, straight marriages are more rife than ever. Renewable contracts, sure. Lifetime in sickness and in health for richer or poor is ridiculous. Diet. You are what you eat. We're learning ever more that obesity kills and carbs contribute. Go vegan, veggie, or at least, per Michael Pollan, just a bit of meat, and stay skinny. On the other hand, we, pardon the pun, overweight the power of diet because we can control that. Other than avoiding obesity, we're not really sure how important other dietary urgings are. After all, not long ago they said butter was bad, margarine was good. Dietary cholesterol was key. Now it's not. Extremism is riskier than balance. Drugs. Life is hard. If weed, alcohol, or stronger stuff make life a little easier, fine. And certainly it should not be against the law. It should be a personal choice. On the other hand, it's not a personal choice. It affects family, co-workers, drivers who get killed, and it contributes to our overwhelmed healthcare system. No, we can't stop drugs through enforcement or education, but the perfect is the enemy of the good. During Prohibition, alcohol use declined by 2/3. Materialism. Buying things is the benefit of your success. Deny that, and unless you love your work, why work? You feel good when you drive a nice car, take a nice vacation, buy nice clothes, eat at a nice restaurant. Only a curmudgeon or ascetic would disagree. On the other hand, materialism gives brief shopper's high, which requires ever bigger doses. That can force you into a career you like less merely so you can buy more expensive shoes. Materialism also tempts you to cut ethical corners. Enduring contentment derives not from stuff, but from creativity, contribution, and relationships. Religion. Religious faith provides comfort, community, and ethical guardrails. Only the mean-spirited could try to disabuse people of their faith. On the other hand, you don't need religion to have ethical guidelines, and it's silly to have blind faith in an omniscient, omnipotent deity when billions, including innocent infants, die of horrific, painful diseases, and of earthquakes and other natural disasters. You can find community and ethical guardrails without religion. Reparations. African Americans continue to live under systemic racism and the legacy of slavery. Blacks go through life feeling they're judged inferior. That affects everything, their jobs, their housing, their attempts to integrate, everything. A humane society should pay up. On the other hand, other people have suffered greatly too. The Chinese Americans enslaved to build our railroads, the intern Japanese Americans, plus other people who continue to be prejudiced against, Jews, fat people, ugly people. Should they all get reparations? Besides, when calculating who should get reparations and how much, shouldn't we include their contributions and costs to society? Crime, compensatory programs, reverse discrimination, substance abuse. Alas, a couple weeks after trying my On the Other Hand as a hobby. As I was walking out of my apartment building, a mob of angry young people who had read what I had written beat me up, like in those videos we see on Twitter. Fortunately, a strong guy stopped them. I need a new hobby. Maybe I'll take up the guitar. In any event, that short story is called My Dangerous Hobby. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And would certainly welcome your taking a look at my other books of short stories, or not my other books, my books of short stories. One is called Soloists, Stories of Introverts and Outsiders Facing a Dilemma. Then there's Light, Stories on the Brighter Side of Life, and then its companion volume, Dark, Stories on the Darker Side, and a bunch of others. Anyway, they're all available. If you just go to Amazon and search on my name, you'll see all 27 of my books. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.